This is the model that I sent you before. You have the kitchen one, which I'm now calling the dining room. The walls obviously go higher than that. Just trying to give you perspective. This is a full wall now, but put a doorway through here, showing it as an arched doorway. But without major construction issues, I can use up to 30% of the surface of the wall for a doorway. So that's roughly the size that the doorway would be. Everything over here would be what I call the backyard. So those are the two windows of kitchen 2 and kitchen 3. Currently a wall dividing these two, but it's a very thin non-load-bearing wall. And there is no existing floor up here, although there are the beams and cross beams that indicate that that once was another level above kitchen 2 and kitchen 3. Continuing down the side of the house, this is where the living space of the master suite is. There is no door now, but a door could go in here, or there's a couple of options. This one represents the door on the left. So I have not put a second floor in the kitchens 2 and 3's space. What I have done is I've put a balcony, for lack of a better term, with some storage cabinets above. So that could be just general storage or a pantry or whatever, with some stairs going up. Now it looks like a slide, but those are to be stairs or a ladder, something along those lines. So this is roughly what the space looks like as modeled. Door to the back yard directly off the kitchen. U-shaped counter space with a stovetop that I've put against this wall because, well, for two reasons. Number one, because that would make punching a hole through the wall for the vent easy. Well, easier than putting it somewhere else and having to route the exhaust piping. Secondly, that allows me to put the sinks in front of the window. This would be the window to kitchen 3. That's the window to kitchen 2. So the sink here, this would look out on, just out here somewhere is the 900-year-old castle. This gives you an idea of sort of what the space roughly looks like. Aerial view here. So I've stuck a refrigerator against this wall. Again, this U-topped counter shape at normal sort of counter height. And then a slightly raised bar here. Good place to sit and work and eat, watch somebody cook, something along those lines. And again, the arched doorway going into what I'm now calling the dining room. And from up here, give you a small sense of if this thing will pay attention to what I want it to do. Give you a small sense of how this thing would look from the balcony. Here. And the door, again, directly to the backyard at roughly ground height, depending if I have to build up some grounds or build a small set of staircases in. The living space to the master suite over here is, I don't know, 2 feet, 2.5 feet higher than the floor would be of kitchens 2 and 3 combined. So knock through a wall, put the staircase inside the wall. Almost all of these walls, both internal and external, are anywhere between 2 foot and 2 foot 4 inches thick. So they are pretty stout walls. Again, that gives you an idea of at least a little bit of a 3D view of what the kitchen sort of looks like if you're walking around it. Again, only my first ideas. Plenty better ideas I'm sure will come along at some point later.